Patricia, please don't do that. It's really irritating.
Here it is.
What?
The advert for my new PA, Margaret's replacement. What do you think?
For God's sake.
Sorry.
Very good.
Is that all you've got to say?
Well, all right. You'll probably be inundated. It sounds like a good job.
Mind, that means loads of interviews, and I hate them.
Oh, I have never known anyone hog the bathroom like your father.
Well, just think. When you get your own place, you'll have twice as much room to hog.
I was really surprised at the size of the bathroom. Did I mention the bathroom?
Several times, Mum.
Pity the other rooms aren't in proportion.
Yeah, but, I mean, there's only the two of you, and think of the heating costs.
Yeah, and Max says it's a very nice neighbourhood.
Yes, well, there is that. Well, I suppose I'd better be getting off to the shop. I suppose I will be able to give some kind of notice to Dee Dee when your father's seen the solicitor. I was just beginning to enjoy myself working there.
I don't think Dee Dee will require formal notice, Mum.
Oh, I don't know. Business is picking up at last. She'll need someone with some idea to help.
Well, perhaps the Dixon Empire can expand towards Southport. You could run the local branch.
Do you know, next time we go over there, I think I'll have a scout round and see if there is a florist in the area.
Good idea.
Well, must go. Bye.
We're almost there. Do you know, I think we could have this place to ourselves by the end of the month.
What if we were putting up your parents? How would you feel if I said that?
Well, my parents? Parish at Fairport.
Where are they?
Dad? Dad, we're going to be late for school.
Oh, no, I know, son. I'm just looking for some aspirin. I know they went to Gemma for hearing. Something that's killing me.
Dad, have you drunk too much beer? Dad's drunk too much beer.
I know. I'm an idiot, aren't I? You two go and get ready for school.
Hi, Mick. I missed him, have I?
I haven't told them you're back yet. Look, be careful, Joe. Don't go raising their hopes.
Leo Jen! Do you recognise me, you two? Are you going to say hello?
Hello, Mum.
Hi, love. Oh, you're so lovely, both of you. You're so big now. You're so beautiful.
Look, I've got to take them to school now.
They can miss one day to their mum, can they?
Can we, Dad? Can we?
No, Jose. We don't do things like that anymore.
I'll take you to school with your dad, shall I?
Yeah?
I'm going to get dressed.
Are you coming back to live with us, Mum?
I don't know, love. Let's just wait and see, eh?
Yeah.
You know.
Look, I'm telling you, Mick was as close as I am to you. He says he loves Marianne.
Then why was he kissing and dancing with Josie half the night?
Probably because he was drunk and you and Ellis were forcing him into it.
Hey, I wasn't forcing anyone and neither was Ellis. He wants to be with her. Anyone could see that.
But why should he tell me he loves Marianne?
You've just said it. He was drunk. Okay, maybe he does fancy it a bit. He did introduce her to Ellis.
Nah. Nah, it's more than that.
Look, this is stupid. Marianne and Alice are getting married. It looks like Mick will get back with Josie.
Why do you keep having to push that? You know she's no good. If she comes wandering back into Mick's life again, he's going to be hurt.
Look, I spoke to Mick and Josie last night. I also saw Josie before she went to see the kids this morning. And I know she'd make a go of it if he gave her a chance.
Oh, no, she wouldn't. She'd be out all the time. She'd find some fella she fancies and dump on Mick again.
What have you got against my friend?
She's no friend. She treats you almost as bad as she treats Mick. You're there for her when it's convenient.
Oh, I suppose you're going to start laying into Ellis now, are you?
I'm more concerned about Mick. He's been more of a mate to me than Ellis. I just don't want to see him mess up his life.
Oh, but you'll mess up Ellis and Marianne by repeating these stupid stories.
I thought you said marriage was important.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, if I forget everything Mick told me, someone might end up marrying the wrong person next week. I think I should have a word with her.
Don't you dare. Don't you say a word.
How do you know she doesn't feel the same way about Mick?
Because she's marrying Ellis.
Well, you saw her New Year's Eve. She was kissing Mick. Even you thought there was something between them then.
Oh, that was nothing. It was just New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I still say someone should talk to her. Why don't you do it?
Look, no one says a word. If any of this gets out, it'll screw up Ellis and Marianne, and it'll screw up Mick and Josie. So just you keep out of it.
And those pills worked?
Headache's gone. Just the stomach I'm worried about now.
What's so funny?
You must be allergic to lipstick. All that snogging.
Yeah, well, sorry about that.
Sorry. I enjoyed it even if you didn't.
No, I didn't mean that.
What did you mean?
It's great seeing you again and that, but I didn't mean to go that far.
You only kissed me.
You know what I mean? Not seeing you for so long is...
Temptation.
Yeah, something like that. Something to do with being drunk.
Thanks very much. Where does that leave us then?
I don't know.
Tell me to go.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
Go on.
It's the kids. It's the kids I'm worried about now you've turned up again.
They're all right.
No, they're not all right. You didn't see them after you left. They wouldn't sleep in their room for weeks. They got in bed with me every night. You know, Leo was even frightened that I was going to leave too.
When Marcia phoned and told me about her and Sinbad and Ellis and this girl, the first thing I thought was I got a reason to see Mick and the kids again. Loads of times I sat there wishing I could see you, but I didn't have the guts. Too chicken. Too guilty to come back. I didn't last 5 minutes with Tony. I haven't been with any other fella since, you know.
I don't know where we stand.
You heard the kids on the way to school. All the questions. What if I moved in here just till after the wedding and spent some time with them?
And how are Leo and Gemma going to feel when you leave again?
They're older now. I'll prepare them for it. It's a bit cramped at Marcy's, you know.
I don't know.
What if I talk to the kids? Can we give it a try? It'd be nice to be here.
Won't Marcy be offended? You moving out the flat?
So I mean, yeah.
See how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Morning.
Hope you don't feel as bad as I do this morning.
Should have seen me at 7 o'clock.
Could do, wasn't it? All we've got to do is get married now.
Yeah.
Unless anyone's got cold feet, of course.
Why, have you?
Well, no, but well, it's serious business, isn't it? It doesn't always have to go right, does it?
Sinbad, I really have to get going.
I mean, look at Mick and Josie. Well, they'd split up, but last night it looked like they were getting back together.
Do you think they will get back with each other?
Well, not unless Mick's stupid.
Why do you say that?
Well, maybe you didn't notice Marcia and Alice trying to get them back together. Well, they were playing games at Mick's expense.
So Mick doesn't want to get back with her?
Look, this is really hard to say, but, well, Mick thinks he's got pretty strong feelings about you.
Look, Sinbad.
Just thought I ought to tell you.
What did he say exactly?
Well, that he's got pretty strong feelings about you, but he can't say anything because he doesn't want to hurt Alice, and, well, told me that he was in love with you. Look, maybe I've got this all wrong. Let's pretend it never happened, eh? All right, I'm talking rubbish. If you want to marry Alice, you go right ahead. Nobody needs to know that I told you anything.
Don't be soft. That's where you should be. Mick's still your husband.
And Sinbad won't be upset either.
Well, of course not. Well, he's as keen as I am for you and Mick to get back together.
We haven't got that far yet. We're only staying here till after the wedding.
Well, you never know what might have happened by then.
You never know.
I'll leave it with you, shall I?
You do that. Thanks, Ma.
All right, and don't forget, if you ever want me and Sinbad to babysit for you, just ask. You know, if you want to get out on your own.
Okay. Ta-da.
Yeah.
OK, so if you just pop your CV in the post, we'll get back to you about interviews. Excuse me a moment. Come in. Hang on a sec. Yes, sorry about that. Well, we're hoping to fill the position as soon as possible, hopefully by the end of the month. All right, thanks for calling then. Bye-bye.
Don't mind me popping in, dear.
Don't be silly.
How are you? I'm all right.
Get your coffee. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever see you again after the other day. Sit down. Did you bump into Dee Dee?
No, it's just your mum downstairs. I was dreading having to see her to see you.
Have you heard from Derek?
No, I've written, but I haven't had any reply.
Well, it'll probably take a week or more for a letter to get to Romania.
So you're interviewing for my job then?
Yeah, we've had quite a good response. Is that why you came over, to ask for your old job back? You know, if I were to give you your old job back, I'd be letting down quite a lot of people who are expecting an interview.
Caused a right mess, Anna.
Well, for the Dixons and for me.
Would you consider letting me come back? My mum won't leave me alone for 5 minutes. She's giving Dee Dee the money for the plane ticket and I've got to pay her back each week.
Well, I'd love to have you back.
Really?
But what about Derek?
I feel so bad. I mean, I know he wants me there, but I can't face it.
Why did you do it? It was a bit cruel, you know, leaving him in the lurch like that.
No. When it came to the crunch, I couldn't do it. I mean, we were going for Derek, not for both of us. Taking me was just like an afterthought, really. I know it sounds contrary, as my mum calls it, but I was enjoying working here. You know, it was something for me, not just for me and Derek.
Okay, then. Welcome back to Farnham Clark Associates.
Oh, thanks. I don't deserve it.
But what about your future with Derek?
Well, I mean, I still love him. I suppose I'll just have to wait and see if he comes back to me. In the meantime, I suppose I'll just get on with my work.
Well, that's something we can provide plenty of. Bye.
Did you have any luck?
Couldn't get through.
Don't let it get you down. You just have to keep on trying.
He sent me this telly message. He sounds so depressed.
Then you should tell her. Tell her what she's done to him.
I couldn't go to her old, and I couldn't cope with her.
No, she's upstairs. She's come to see Patricia. Oh, Dee Dee.
How long do you think it'll be before you can find a flat?
Oh, I'm going to an agency today. I don't think I could stand living at my mum's and going backwards and forwards every day.
Dee Dee, I'd sooner you knocked first.
Sorry, I wanted to see Margaret. Derek sent this care of our house. I got one. I hope you can tell him why I can't. And I hope he doesn't do anything stupid like he did last May.
You'll have to open it, Margaret. You'll have sent this before he got your letter explaining.
I've hurt him. I've hurt him so much.
Were you watching?
Just staring into space.
Now we've met the contestants, let's get on with the game. So, John, we now take the ball.
What time do you have to collect Leo and Jem?
4:45.
I feel tired after last night. Do you mind if I lie down for half an hour?
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll pick them up.
No, they'll be disappointed if I don't turn up. I promised. Aren't you tired? You'll work tonight.
No, I'm fine.
I think you look tired, but not too tired.
But have you lie down, Jules, okay?
One of the best things about you working on the taxis is when you used to have a nap in the afternoons. You had some good times, didn't we?
I'm okay reading my paper.
I remember the times you coming through that door and carrying me off to bed.
So do I. But not today. Jules.
I've missed you. You don't have to carry me if you're too tired.
Keep me.
Getting rid of a maid.
Ryan?
Can I come in?
Yeah, come on.
You don't mind me calling round?
No, no.
Hi, Marianne. Let's get my things.
What can I do for you?
Ellis thinks I must have left the list for the wedding flowers when we came here the other day.
Any idea where?
I might have made a mistake.
Jules? Yeah? You haven't seen a list for some wedding flowers, have you? My aunt thinks that's not I left them here.
Sorry, I haven't seen it. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Do you want a coffee while you're here? No, no thanks. I have to get going. Bye, Mick.
Fine.
Talk about pre-wedding nerves. I think she got them bad.
Yeah.
Are you going to carry me then?
I'm going to have you lie down, Jules.
I thought you were going to join me.
Look, while you're here, you have to bed. I'll sleep on the couch.
Mick?
That's the way I want it to be, Jules.
Yes?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mrs. Shackleton.
My name isn't Shackleton.
Oh, I'm Frank Crotches. I'm from across the way there. I was just wondering if you were all right.
What do you mean?
I know it sounds daft, but me and my girlfriend were walking home last night, late on. We heard the scream. We thought it came from here. We rang the doorbell, but nobody answered.
We're all right, thank you.
So it didn't come from here, then?
Well, yes, it was one of my daughters. She suffers from nightmares. I'm sorry if she disturbed you.
Oh, no bother, Mrs. I'm sorry, we were told somebody called Shackleton was moving in.
Sorry, no. My name is Jordash.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Max?
Yeah?
Have you met the new people in number 10 yet?
Thought it was still empty.
Must have moved in yesterday. Just been over there, she practically slammed the door in my face.
Well, the curtains are still drawn.
They've been drawn since late last night. Me and Lynn were walking home last night. We heard this horrible scream. That's why I went over there. Said one of a kid had a nightmare.
Weird.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Well, as long as they don't turn the place into a junkyard like the Dixons, eh?
Hi.
Hey, for me.
Yep. Prepared for you by your own mother and no discount for family.
Lovely. What's the special occasion?
Well, you can call it a early celebration for getting our own house back.
I got someone back today.
Sorry?
Margaret came over to ask for her old job back.
You said yes.
Well, I couldn't say no. She's having such an awful time at home. And anyway, I know she can do it.
Yes, when she's not causing us grief, running away or not running away from Catholic priests. That'll be David, the flat runner.
Hello.
Hi, Mum. You're back early.
Oh, finished early. Where's your father?
Not back yet. Probably still stuck pleading with the bank manager.
Excuse me.
Oh, what an afternoon.
Hello.
Margaret certainly managed to upset
Hello,
Dee
David.
Well, Margaret isn't
Yeah,
exactly
sure.
having a wonderful time herself. She's upset too, you know.
Jean.
Yeah?
Jean, it's David. Here.
Hello.
Frank Rogers was just telling me that another family of weirdos have just moved into the Corkills old house.
How do you mean?
Well, when he went round there, the new owner just slammed the door in his face.
What's the matter, Mum? My father's just seen the bank manager, and he can't help.
Oh, well, that's no problem. I mean, the offer of that 5,000 still stands, doesn't it, Patricia?
Yeah, of course.
But it's not enough. David said the man that's selling the flats had another offer of 50,000. We've been gazumped. I don't feel sorry for us. It's not as if we're exactly homeless, is it?
I thought you might like to know the latest on my mate Josie. You know, the one you keep slagging off.
Can't we give it a rest?
I'd just like to make a point. She's moved out of ours this afternoon.
She moved back to London?
Nope. She's moved in with Mick and the kids until the wedding.
Oh, you're joking.
It's what she wants, and it's what Mick wants if only he'd shape himself.
Oh, God, everything's going to go wrong now. Mick's going to do the wrong thing.
Oh, not that again. Can't you just forget it?
No, it's Marianne that he should be with. We've got strong feelings for each other. I know it. She didn't come out with it, but...
Have you seen her?
Well, she came up to the pizza place.
What have you said? What have you said?
I told her that he had strong feelings about her, but he didn't want to say anything because he didn't want to hurt Ellis.
Stupid bloody fool.
Look, if she marries Ellis, it's going to be a disaster all round. He's the wrong man, and I know it. She should wait and talk to Mick.
This is because you saw me kissing Ellis, isn't it? You've done this on purpose. It's your revenge on Ellis. After all this time. God, you're pathetic.
It's got nothing to do with Ellis.
It's obvious you hate him, and you've cooked all this up just because you saw us kissing last night. You've always hated him, and you've done a dirty little trick like this just to wreck his wedding.
I never.
You're just a divvy.
There's no need for that. Ellis is the wrong man for her, and I know it.
You're a liar, and I'm the one that's making a mistake, even thinking to marry someone who could do a crappy little thing like this just to get back at someone.
Just calm down. I only did what I thought was right.
I told you not to interfere, and you took no notice. What about trust, eh? Marriages are supposed to be about trust, and I trusted you. Well, our wedding is off. We're finished.
Well, I'm very excited because today signalled the start of a golden age in Brookside. The Jordashes have moved into the close. There's wife-beating bodies under the patio. There's, all kinds of things going on. Whew, it's back tomorrow at 1:30.
I feel sorry for Sinbad, though. Bit of shock news there. Anyway, still to come today, Judge Judy's here at 3. They're arguing over a Rottweiler, and we're not talking about Judge Judy herself. We've also got Ricky Lake at 3:30 with some love triangles.
Oh, yes. Well, we've been talking about some of the news stories today as well, including the one that Carol Vorderman was at the House of Lords yesterday, talking about the safety of children who use the internet and email.
And we've had a very interesting email here from Wendy Patton on the subject. Now, she says that my daughter, 15, informed me that yesterday at school, her and a mate had gone on the computers and accessed a chat room, which schools should have a firewall against. And she was in a teen room speaking to some guy